Brady Sports were just making sure. They were clearing the way and seeing, all right, now it's for sure. Wolf, now they're going to have to do exactly as you said. Are there enough split team fights to make sure that this pays dividends in the hands of Kyle Teasy?
Well, if there's one thing, Kyle Teasy, this is would you imagine Kyle Teasy rocking a Grok or a Hayabusa? You would prefer Hayabusa, right?
Yeah,
so maybe that is what the ideology is for Bren Esports. Just let Kyle Teasy play his thing.
As we head into the game, again, don't forget to register your Sims. It has been extended to July 25. That is the new deadline for Sim registration. Keep your number and stay connected with Smart. Make sure that your Sim is registered so your Sim don't be dead. Register now on smart.ph/SimREG TL.#smart. SimREG.
All right, here we go. Looks like we're already changing the tempo, if y'all know what I'm saying. No early first blood as you get into game 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Blacklist are still going to try it, though.
Yep.
Oh, they really just want to control Flap. That's their, as explained earlier, that seems to be their condition for making this the earlier Ube strat work.
No cutsies for you, Charles.
That is Flap's name.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, see Ogwin as the Grok. I don't think that he will have a decent time in the early stages. I think he'll definitely need to wait for the first anti-magic item. You can see the pokes coming out from both Yue and the damage out from Oh My Venus. It hurts a lot.
Yeah. And taking it easy right now, but Ogwin is struggling. Otherwise, already contesting some creeps in the jungle of Bren Esports. Continuing the same tempo from the last one. It's going to be a slight level advantage here for Wise.
Yep, and it's not coming at any cost. I mean, yes, the gold lead does show that it's Bren Esports who has a small gold lead, but yeah, no, Blacklist are playing to their tempo. This is what they want to do.
Yeah. You can see that Wise is already just owning the jungle once again. And
oh no!
Oh, the damage.
Nothing. Your roamer can't roam.
Yeah. That is why I felt really divided when they picked up the Grok. I mean, I would have understood if it will be put in the jungle role where he's technically unbothered.
Yeah.
But as a roamer, there's not much that you can really do against this composition of Blacklist. So this decision from Bren Esports, they're really just going to be relying on their mechanics and the understanding of Ogwin. Look at this. Ogwin is not level 4. Doesn't have the ultimate, and he's not even taking any minions in the mid lane. While Oh My Venus will get his ultimate for sure.
Yeah, Yue giving up that minion wave as he is already level 4 himself, so full ultimates here for Blacklist. While Bren will be able to hit 4 thanks to that siege minion. Smart move there by Bren.
Yeah.
Adapting to the situation. So far, it looks like it's Blacklist first on the scene. Guardian's Barrier. Ogwin playing with the space inside that pit. It looks like Wise and Kyle Teasy aren't yet decided if they're going to take it now.
On the bottom lane, 2 gold laners just duking it out. Seems to be Al has a slight lead over Super Marco. Blacklist International still here in the turtle pit.
It looks like it's game time. Turtle less than half health. Here comes Edward and Ogwin and the Appraiser's Wrath with a wild charge. Getting on out of here. Ogwin's still alive. Still no kills on both sides. Here comes the bravest fighter from Flap Teasy. And the penalty zone from Edward. No one home. Flap Teasy still alive. Tail end of the bravest fighter canceled with a stun. There it is. It's still up. RWM from Yue. Oh, I think that's a clear checkmate. Turtle going over to Blacklist International. Kyle Teasy nowhere to be seen. But they were able to make some responses. Oh no! Ogwin in trouble! There's a flicker from Agent Zero! No dice. Still no casualties.
Interesting that they did not use few in that occasion. Bren Esports, you can definitely see that they were struggling already with the lack of enough tankiness against the composition of Blacklist. You see Ogwin struggle utilizing the wall charge to get out instead of the flicker. Imagine if he waited for his more opportune moment, right? Could be perfect. And had it been that they had a cult altar to utilize in that specific occasion, maybe they could have gambled, or maybe they could even have taken some heroes from Blacklist International. Interesting decision from Bren.
It seems like they just wanted to manage mid, didn't want to risk it. A sense of overcautiousness right now for Bren, but we gotta be honest, usually for Blacklist International, overcautious is just normal cautiousness. That's how good they are at countering and making a small team fight win into a massive outcome in favor of Blacklist.
You can see that Blacklist International are taking full advantage of the space that they get for free. You can see that Claude is just manning up bottom lane, unbothered also against the Beatrix, where you can argue that the Beatrix will have some advantage over that Claude in the matchup. And of course, Weiss is just getting all the levels that he needs.
Oh, Flapped Easy in trouble. Drawn first blood is a 2v1 up top, but how about down bottom? The Queen goes. Super Marco gets the kill. Shadow kill, just able to push back the remaining members of Blacklist back. Bren Sports able to go trade 1-for-1, but no conversions just yet.
Oh, cross-map play by both teams.
You can see Bren Sports might be able to push bottom lane. Finally, Ogwin starts with the ultimate, hitting on both Owl and Oh My Venus. Oh My Venus didn't have Purify, only rocking the flicker this time, and that means turret for both teams.
But Blacklist is quicker on the draw. Here they are already at the Turtle Pit, so they have that benefit, and they will indeed take it. Bren can only watch.
Let's see. Weiss always going for the best play possible.
Uh-oh, RWM, penalty zone. Flickered on out by Idol Nama Kids. He's playing his 366th game. 366!
Wow.
All-time leader in games played in Mpl Philippines. Been here since Season 1. Hall of Legend.
And showing no signs of slowing down with his mechanics.
Getting better with age, like fine wine. But right now, he needs leadership. He needs even more of a showcase of his mechanics to help Bren Esports come back here. But this isn't as dire as the first game for sure. Blacklist are in the lead and seem to be more comfortably in control. But Bren Esports are still close enough to turn it around if they can find it.
Oh, possibly a 3v1. Now Flap TZ still holding on. Look at this, the angle from Few and Kyle TZ coming in with a quad shadow and a blazing duet from Super. Ow, Super Marco is off. He's in the mid.
And
this
he's
is
out.
difficult. Oh no. Wise taken down. Now Super Marco pushing. Oh, that was two team fights. I was waiting to explode.
Yeah. Gotta have to hand it to Flap TZ actually. Keeping himself grounded, lands the ultimate, stunning up Owl.
Oh, flickering on in. Agent Zero finds his target. Now will he suffer? Kyle TZ and Ogwin. There's no punish. This Terizla is standing tall.
This Terizla has been a menace for Bren Esports. Barely any answers for it. Wave clear, got it. Damage on the heroes, got it. Vision and damage in the opposing jungle, got it. Edward right now.
Yeah, I really want to, you know, sometimes you feel that you just want to witness how his brain works. Edward, right?
Open it up.
I want to really open it up, maybe see how he's thinking, the way he thinks. He's so good the entirety of the playoffs, and it has only been day 2.
His clutch gene has been activated every day since yesterday. Now, possibly the last turtle of the game coming in. Oh, my Venus very low. Penalty zone in the back line. Few flickers on out. There's Shadow Stampede, the full heal coming in from the Queen. Flap Easy just whack it away. Turtle at about 1/5 of its health. Here comes Super Marco with a sniper shot. Wise takes a turtle. And just like that, Bren Esports understands the situation. Flap Easy 2v1 up top. In mid, the fight continues. Can Charles get out of here? Answer is no. UF finishes the job.
What a victory by Blacklist International, securing that third turtle of the game. Bren Esports in prime position to contest. Wise winning the retribution battle. Super Marco just couldn't get there in time to deal more damage for Bren Esports, but cannot be denied, Blacklist just played that entire sequence so well.
For sure. And you can see the lack of damage coming out from Bren Esports. They opted to go for this Lapu-Lapu, which will actually deal so much damage, but with the Estes in there for Blacklist International, everybody gets safe. The Oh My Venus School of Medicine is it's online.
That's an interesting angle Ogren's holding.
Yep.
Does Blacklist know? Penalty zone already started up. BF spent in. Here comes the Cult Altar. And Super Marco. And one charge on the 4 members. Oh my lord. They're folded in half. Edward goes down. Wise going to be the next up on the docket. gets on out of there,
What?
survives. Super Marco gets the push in, and just like that, the turns have tabled.
Boys, gentlemen, everyone watching right now,
Oh! Here comes the clapback. Owl takes down Few. And there's a bit of redemption from the M3 World Champs.
The Master Blaster, right? That's what we call him.
Gets him.
But look, let's look at it at a closer angle. Ogwen even committing for the conceal. There's the Watchers and the Flicker connecting onto 4 members of Blacklist. Had it not been for Few overextending, this would be so perfect for Bren Esports. Nevertheless, it still looks so good.
We've got ourselves an even game. The snipe from Super Marco lands an Oh My Venus. Bren thought it was Ogre, but now it's just much more even. The Lord is up. 10 minutes in. Both teams can contest, but it looks like Blacklist might be rushing this.
Oh, puts up the Guardian's barrier. Flap TZ looking for the engage. Bravest fire to the back line. Finds the Queen. Forces an ult. Here comes Kyle TZ. Super Marco. Look at this angle. Flap TZ. Saved by the Cult Altar. And there's a penalty zone. Kyle TZ just playing with space. Down goes Flap TZ. Oh no, Few taken down. 2K for Yue. Super Marco gets hit by the tail end of the Void Crystal. Down he goes. Ow! Gets the kill. Kyle TZ gets to take down the Queen, but that's the only kill for Bren Esports. Ogwen's gonna fall here. 4 for 1. Blacklist continue to take on the Turtle. Rather, the Lord.
Yeah, this is really bad for Bren Esports. They engage against an engage type of composition. I like the idea coming up from Flap TZ, forcing the ultimate. But the thing is, Super Marco held on to the sniper. He spent like 50% of the initial team fight just charging up the ultimate.
Yep. And now Blacklist is gonna punish him. Bren Esports took too much time. Wolf, I hear you. Super Marco waited too long.
Exactly.
And by the time he was ready with Nibiru, Blacklist was in his face.
Exactly. I think that's just a matter of decision making for Bren Esports.
Yes.
Now, Super Marco will have the wind of nature, so maybe the tables will change later on. But my oh my, that is something that is very forgettable if you're Bren Esports.
Yeah, no Nibiru right now for Super Marco. I believe it's Renner and Bennett, the
That's
sniper
right.
and the grenade launcher on the hands of the Beatrix. And yeah, you saw him. He desperately tried to line up the perfect shot. But because of Oh My Venus blocking Yue, it's like Oh My Venus knew the angle Super Marco wanted to hit the sniper from. And Super Marco just couldn't hit it. He tried to hit Oh My Venus just as a consolation prize, but missed it. Blacklist International, that was just their individual and team mastery for their heroes and their lineup, shining for them in that sequence.
Blast International trying to push on top and in mid, forcing out a wild charge from Master Blaster Ogwen. And there's an RWM and a Cult Altar. Tit for tat. Wise very low. Here comes the heal from Oh My Venus. And Kyle T's trying to finish the job with a quad shadow and a shadow kill. Super Marco in trouble. Point blank. Oh, Flap Easy finishes the job. Super Marco putting in as much damage as he could. Now Oh My Venus about to go down. 2K for Flap Easy. Wise goes down as well. Traded out for Few. 4 go down. Only Agent Zero stands. Can Abunjingjing get away with this? Ogwen and Flap Easy and Marco are on the hunt. Do they know? Can they see? Edward will escape.
What a fight by Bren Esports! And you would argue that maybe Flapteasy is already struggling, but then he breaks it back, dials it in, takes out 2 crucial members of Blacklist, taking out Owl, in dissecting the composition of Blacklist. But it all was started by Kaltisi creating the chaos and forcing the ultimate out of Oh My Venus, getting and forcing also Owl to be put in a position where he is susceptible to Flapteasy. The new TZ brothers making a play for Bren Esports' survival.
Swing back after swing back. Just when you thought Blacklist had that in the bag, Bren found a way. Sea Halberd already built up there by Kyle Teasy on this Hayabusa. 3-0 and 6 against the Ubistrat is incredibly commendable for a Hayabusa player. Difficult to do, but you're right, it's been the Teasy brothers. The Land Shaker stun coming from Flap was big there. And the decision for Bren to continue committing that even though it looks so sketchy.
I believe it's the same kind of mindset and engagement Bren have to do to be able to claw themselves out of this very small gold lead for Blacks International. But yes, Flap TZ, he was instrumental. He threw back to his days in Singapore, winning the M2 World Championship. And he's got to do that again for his new TZ bro. Now Blacklist starting up this Lord, putting it at about half of its health. Here comes Kyle TZ with an angle from the bottom. Few and Flap easy. Oh, he shows himself. Here comes Few. And they're waiting. Could this be a reset? Lord at about a fifth of its health this time around. Owl doing his best. Oh, that's a forced reset.
Oh, not a full one though, still half. Black will still have control.
Oh, the Wise is still here. Flap TZ very low. Kyle TZ coming in. Oh,
They
no.
forced the ultimate.
Yep. Timing-wise, I'm not so sure. Can they contest? It looks like it's all about Black. There's a wild charge and an RWM. Fuse very low.
Edward!
Penalty zone by Edward. He's going up toe-to-toe against Super Marco. There goes the Lord. Kyle TZ in. Shadow kill.
God.
Popping immortality on Oh My Venus. And he uses that last shadow to get up there.
Flap!
Easy with the PF. Taking down Owl. And they're not done. He's still going. Members of Bren Esports at less than half their health. That's not an ideal engagement.
Flap is willing Bren to not let go.
Oh,
One of the longest tenured members of Bren Esports, the XP laner who had a glowing rookie season, who eventually dipped, who eventually came back, does not want to let go.
they're not stopping, right? They're turning back the clock as Flap TZ again salvages Bren Esports from a fight where they should not be winning. Still, Blacklist International managed to take the Lord because of their decision making.
Yes.
Credits to Owl, standing his ground, forcing the Framis ultimate coming out from Blacklist International. The moment that happened, they rushed to take out the Lord. Great decision overall from Blacklist. But oh my, Bren Esports is creating chaos.
Blacklist knows it's gonna crash into that turret.
Kyle!
Eventually, look at the back line. A winner trudge. Yue goes down. And now Edward is in trouble. He does have a penalty zone. Goes for it. Immortality still in check. Few goes on. Doesn't survive. Oh, he's still alive. Here we go. Owl eventually ends it. Top and bottom have been penetrated. Bren still breathing, but they are gassed.
Earlier it was Flap, and continued to do it is Edward. He is also willing Blacklist and telling him, no, we hold on to this lead. We will not let go. Agent Zero with a massive penalty zone.
And this is starting to be a showdown between two XP-laners. Somebody, they just want to outplay each other and outdo each other, I mean. And Edward is just landing all those crucial ultimates. And that wasn't only the good thing he did. There were so many non-flashy plays that he was able to do to make it so that Super Marco will not have a good game. And you can argue that in back-to-back games, it might be the worst that Super Marco has performed, right? When he played the Claude, did not play well.
Uh-oh.
This time, also.
Forcing an engage. There's a flicker from Few, and he does get the CA in, and there's a wild charge running on through 4 members. Flap is still whacking away. A penalty zone from Agent Zero. Down goes Few. 2 for none so far. The trades here. Now Super Marco next up on the docket uses his win chat. He goes down as well. 2K for Owl, and now Ogun and Kyle TZ the only ones left. Kyle TZ is cutting the waves. Ogwin uses flicker.
Oh, but
Bren,
there are 4 members here. Kyle, do you really want to do this?
they're trying to hold on. Kyle TZ, he has 1 shadow from there, but he will not survive. It's just Master Ogwin left.
Does have the wild charge.
Does have it. The minion, what is it? It's 2. It's a cannon. It's a melee.
Wrong block.
Oh, he didn't get the block. Wild charge to survive. They need to clear the waves. There's an RWM. Oh, they cleared the minions. And there's a penalty zone. Flap is still holding on. There's no minions. Bren Esports alive, but just for
Still
a
away.
little longer.
Oh my god, the penalty zones. You cannot get out of it, literally. And that's the reason why Edward tried to commit for it in front of Flap TZ, in front of the base building. Because they know that they can gun down Flap TZ no matter what. Great decisions again from Edward.
Can Bren contest in time?
Oh!
No chance.
No one home.
No chance.
Blacklist read the situation. They watched out for the snipe wherever you're watching from. Wherever in the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, maybe even as far as the regions of NACT, the regions of MPL Brazil. This is world-class Mobile Legends Bang Bang action we're watching in the first series of day number 2, the first game of our knockout stages in Blacklist and Bren Esports. Almost 19 to 20 minutes in, Blacklist with the potential to end it here with the Lord marching with them.
It's a 5-man defense from Bren Esports. 4K gold lead. Definitely you can say they're outgunned. Super Marco picked up the Haas Claw, but I'm not so sure exactly if that's going to keep him alive for long. Bombs away, thinning that wave, but the Lord stands tall. Few is going to have to be super instrumental here. He can't die willy-nilly. In he comes, penalty zone forced out with the flicker. Lord crashing on through, and Yu is still swiping her out. Ogun with a wild charge, doing his best, still alive with a CA. And now Flap Easy just swinging away. He has an immortality himself. The waves are still just crashing down. Popping immortality on Flap Easy. Is this the inevitable? Will Blacklist take this and go into match point? Down
They
goes
survive.
Yue. They pop him. No waves. Folks, Bren Esports is still breathing.
They're still fighting at the bottom. Few.
Oh, they're going.
Flap.
Wise very
Oh!
low. Super Marco taking him down. Kyle Deasy just cleared the waves.
No way.
Down goes Owl.
way.
Here comes a clap back. 2K for Super Marco. And just like that, bodies have dropped for Blacklist. Bren still here.
Super Marco waited for his best moment to land the sniper shot for 20 minutes, not able to land it. But finally, the moment that mattered, it was there.
Oh, they're still going. Look at this. Super Marco
Oh!
barreling
Flap.
away. Flap Teasy goes in one more time. An RWM
Counter.
pulling him in. Penalty zone. Edward taking him down into the ground.
Oh, the first to overheat is the team to first crash. Flap Teasy making so many good plays, but that one is definitely off the mark. Edward just being the more consistent Agent Zero, 14th all-time kills in Mpl-Ph history.
Surpassing his own teammate Oheb. 661 over 660. Ogwen trying to get info and hold them back. A world-class performance from two world-class teams and organizations. There is a saying in the Philippines, walang forever, there is no forever, but if there could be one, I'd want to see Blacklist International and Bren Esports fight forever.
I agree with you, Dito, that. Let's play it 50 minutes. Let's break records. Especially with this kind of gameplay between two teams.
Flap Teasy back on the map. I believe this 1K gold lead that Bren Esports has evens the odds. Both teams can start juggling items, and both teams have all they need. They just need to execute better than the other. Lord here put down about half its health, close to by Blacklist, and Owl coming in with a blazing duet, forcing a CA, and in comes the new TZ brothers. Flap just wailing away at 4 members into the back line. He's very low. Yue gets the kill. Edward as well,
Marco
very
down.
low. Marco goes down. In comes Kyle Deasy, taking down Yue. And now Few falls. Edward gets the kill. Few gonna be back in just
Kyle?
a jiffy.
Why is he still-
Kyle trying to take down Wise, and indeed he does.
He's down.
But oh my, Venus gets revenge just as quickly.
Oh my goodness. We can even argue that this might not be over. The minions are still healthy for Bren Esports. Well, Blacklist International, they have important members for a push. A tanky Edward, a healer, and of course, the damage dealer. Anything you need for an RPG quest.
3v2.
Okay, they slow down the minions. Ogwin and Few.
Delay.
They need 17 seconds.
Oh no,
Oh!
in comes Edward to the penalty zone, forcing out a CA. They need the Ghost Bursters, and look at Owl just barreling
Pew!
away. Pew, pew, pew,
No!
at the base.
Oh!
And ladies and gentlemen, there's no minions. Marco back in
No
5.
way!
No
oh my
way!
Venus still alive. Getting away with Agent Zero, and just like that, Bren is still here. Here comes Flap Easy with the BF. Oh my Venus, gonna go down. Immortality pop. Super Marco here as well. And just like that, we can hear him chanting, "Fight forever."
They hold on yet again. Somehow, odds stacked against them, backs against the wall. Only 2 left against 3.
Few with the Ghost Bursters and the Blood Wings to survive.
The B-dubs.
And after 23 minutes and 34 seconds, Bren Esports finally gets a Lord.
One Lord. Sato Lord. Isang Lord. It's the very first Lord that they've had this whole debacle.
No way they survived that. And it's just Few, Flap TZ, and the gang. You can argue that Blacklist International had everything they need. Edward landed
Dios Uno.
an ultimate with the penalty zone on an important hero. They were able to put Few into a very, very bad spot, but Few survived with a sliver of HP.
Dios mío!
My
24
God.
seconds and minutes and counting. 5v5, make it 6v5. Here comes the Lord, and here comes Bren.
For the first time in this game, Bren Esports are on the offensive, and decisively so. They penetrate in mid. They're trying to sink a wave up top and down bottom as well. Wise dueling with Kyle Teasy. Owl to the rescue. Bren, they have to temper their expectations. They have to slow it down.
Good seal play by Bren.
Looking for something here. Hogan puts up a Guardian's
On the wrong side
barrier,
of the wall!
and there's a wild
Keep on
charge! They try to catch Owl! Here comes the BF, the RWM, Super Marco lives, he survives! A lot of key ults spent in by both teams. Or is there gonna be a punish? Here comes a sniper shot.
They had to run away from here.
Here comes Wise, trying to stop the retreat. Ogwin doing his best. It looks like Wise a little too deep. Ogwin gonna get his immortality pop.
Few!
And
Few!
there comes Few with a pull and a Ghostbusters. And Super Marco coming in. Flap these as well. Look at Kyle. Look at the engage. Look at the angle. Can he find it? Shadow kill. Still incoming. Oh, he hasn't pulled the trigger quite yet. And now, still no one falls. First to go is going to be Few. Wise gets popped. Look at Edward in the back line. Popping immortality on Super Marco. Ending the Beatrix. And just like that, Kyle gets his immortality popped as well. A blazing duet from Owl. Taking down Kyle Teasy. Oh, here is a short conclusion to that engagement. 2 for 1.
Edward salvaging Blacklist International was a big tug of war between two teams, and it was Edward to land the hammer literally in front of Super Marco. Bren Esports had the chance to get out, to bail out. They fought even after Super Marco didn't have the flicker nor the dash anymore. Few had a good angle, was so phenomenal with this hero, but everybody else is. Blacklist International and Bren Esports, they're the gods of MOBB right now, and they're playing against each other.
I'm a believer. I'm here.
Here's Owl. Here's Blacklist. Here's Bren. 4v3, the blazing duet.
Forcing out a
And
drop.
one!
And there's the penalty zone from the back line, forcing out a cult altar. Massive wave from Blacks International. They force a stun. The other way from US. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
Is
Blacklist International are at match point.